Hello, welcome back to another video, and today I want to give a quick beginner's guide to the new Rift update in Hypixel Skyblock. Let's start. So the first thing you want to do is come over to the Wizard Tower, as this is where you enter the Rift. Speak to the Wizard. He's going to give you a ton of dialogue. It doesn't really matter all too much, but I guess you can pay attention if you want. And you're gonna get a dimensional infusion. First time it'll be free, but after that it's either gonna cost 200 bits or 32 grand experience bottles. I'm just gonna buy the bits because I don't have the bottles on me. So, once you've got your infusion, hop into the Rift. Alright, so now you're inside the Rift. And as you might have read from the description of the infusion, you have limited time in the Rift, but while you're in the Wizard Tower, that time will not go down, as you can see. So talk to the Wizard, he'll give you some more dialogue. I would pay attention to this one. You can speak to this person, but not too useful. He's gonna tell you to, teleport down to his path. Thanks a lot. But don't do that. I would just hop down here, speak to Enigma. He'll give you this, where is that? Come on. This cloak, which will give you, some extra time. And every time you find a soul like this, you'll get a bit of extra time. Once you find 4, speak to Enigma, and you will get, extra time. I'll make a guide on where to find these where to find these souls, but I'll do that in another video. So the guide is basically gonna be getting the full wild armor and the wild sword. We'll start with the wild sword, as it's definitely the easiest. So you're gonna want to find these 3 brothers. There's one here. Check my coordinates in the top left corner. Pause the video if you need to go to them. So here's the first one. It doesn't matter which order you do them in, really, but just get all 3 and you're good. Over here. Here is the next one. And finally, all the way over here is the final 3 brother. And after you speak to all of them, you'll get the wild sword, which will give you +2 rift damage. And what that means is when you start, you usually have normal damage of 20. But with the rift sword, or this wild sword, +2 rift damage, you'll do 22. And these shies will be pretty important later on. Well, pretty important now. Hey! Where'd all my motes go? What? Oh wait, no, I spent them on. Okay. So now onto the wild armor. You're going to want to, oh man, I always hate getting to these guys. Over here. Come on. Where is it? Ah, here it is. So we can see one of the traffickers down here. This one will give you the leggings, but there's 4 of them to get the full wild armor. I'll put their coordinates up on the screen right now. So go to all these guys, but before you do that, you have to do something else, and that would be these shy dudes right here. So in total, all the wild armor pieces are going to cost 4,050 motes. Motes are basically the currency of the Rift world. And every time you kill one of these shy dudes, you'll get 100 motes. And on top of that, you'll get a Shy Crux. When you get Shy Cruxes, go over to this Moat Scrubber. And for every Shy Crux, he will give you 300 motes. So after you get 4,050 motes, go to all the trafficker dudes. Their coords were on the screen. I'll put them up one more time. There you go. Go to all those dudes and buy all the stuff. So now you have your full wild set and your wild soar. The final thing you're gonna want to do is go over here to Inverted Sirius. You get some dialogue. He's gonna ask you for this stabilization elixir or something. Go over here, speak to Shifty. You're gonna see the stabilization elixir in this 4th slot. If you click on it, he's gonna say he doesn't have any, but he knows a dude who knows the supplier. He's gonna say it's Alabaster. Alabaster won't know. He'll send you to another guy, and he'll send you to another, to another, to another, to another, and others up here too. You're gonna want at least 200 motes, because I think that's how much it'll cost. So once you speak to everyone, you'll finally reach the guy who actually knows, and then he will give you an elixir for, I think, a certain amount of motes. Can't remember though. But once you get enough motes to buy that elixir, just come over here and bring it to Sirius. He'll give you permission, or the ability to use this chest. And in that chest, you can put Rift transferable items, which he'll also give you one. It'll say Rift transferable under in the description of the item, and that means you can put it in this chest and it will appear in the chest at the back of the Dark Auction House in the overworld. But you can only do this with Rift transferable items. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I will see you in the next video. And if this gets enough engagement, I guess I'll make a part 2. And I will also make one of those soul guys to find all those souls for the cloak. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you next time, and bye!